Okay, so I'm Milan again from my boat here. I kind of described the equipment and how everything works, and now I would like to share or talk a little bit about myself or why I would like to do this. It's not easy to express everything in limited time that I have, but I guess first what it is that I'm doing and maybe then why. So I decided to row across North Atlantic Ocean next year in mid-June here from New York City to England, and in this boat, just by my manpower rowing. This boat doesn't have any motor or engine, so it will be really solidly up on my physical ability, but I believe that the physicality of this journey won't really be the biggest challenge for me. I think what really will be the most challenging is the mental part of it, because I am to be out there for two plus months, and that itself I think will be a great challenge. To being out there alone and not supported by anybody, no boats, no crews, just me, to keep pushing on daily basis that I have to in order to move forward across the ocean and sustain all the weather and the harsh environment of North Atlantic Ocean that's known for. I think that itself will be, pretty challenging, and I love challenge. I'm very adventurous, and maybe that will that's bringing me to explaining why I'm doing this. Partially, as some people would call me crazy. I don't think I am, because I am not planning on dying or risking my life just because. I think that's easy to do without going out on the ocean. But I do like the idea about doing something that not too many people have done. Matter of fact, leaving from New York solo on this boat, aiming for England, Isles of Scilly, which it's my destination. Unless somebody tells me otherwise, I should be the first person to have ever done it historically, which for me, solo. There were duo. There were two people that they actually did it, but I will be the first one to do it solo. So for me, that itself is huge. And while I have the energy, I have the age, I still have some strength and the spirit. I think it's the opportunity for me to do something truly extraordinary and unique. Given the fact that I don't have any team, I am pretty much on my own alone. Lucky enough, I have some friends that support me and help me, but there is really no team, and all you see, or all I'm actually doing here, is being caused straight and directly by me, not by anybody else, and it does make me somewhat proud in trying to achieving this, planning everything, organizing, training, setting things up. I'm doing this alone, so I'm also hoping to maybe motivate people that are struggling or going through difficult parts in their life, or trying to achieve something new, whether it's a work, career, some kind of sport. I think what I'm doing is also inspirational, because I'm going out of my comfort zone, trying something completely new. I'm not sure if I succeed. There is odds would be against me. There were more people that attempted than the ones that actually succeeded. So the odds definitely are against me, but I am going against the odds. I took a huge risk just by taking loan for a big chunk of money to buy this boat, and that whole thing is a risk. I don't know what can happen, but I'm planning for the worst, training, being prepared, knowing everything about the equipment here, and I will give it my best shot. So if I don't succeed, fine. You know, life is all about failures and stuff, and you can learn or you can go back up or advance unless you fail. Everybody who ever achieved anything will tell you that. So I'm not worried about it. I'm not afraid of it, and I will make it happen. I will definitely, you know, I'm planning on crossing, and I'm aiming to cross. So there's nothing in between, or not really mystery about that. But it's partially the adventure, partially it is also, you know, the life. I am project manager. I work for electrical company here in New York City, and my life became somewhat routine. I'm very fortunate to have a good work. I like what I do. I really enjoy it. Work for great company, wonderful people. So I'm very happy in that aspect. I'm not going to work that I wouldn't like, because there's also many people that do that, and even that for me would be a torture. So I consider myself very lucky. That being said, I do feel like my life is very routine, and loving adventure, loving nature. Wanted the challenge. I felt like, you know, what is there next? What is there next for me to do? You know, to just get out. To be honest, my weekend, you know, every weekend I was looking forward to be alone, to go out into the nature, just sit and meditate, and I can't ever do it. I really can't. It's a very interesting, but it's very difficult for me to get time for myself, to be really alone with my thoughts, figuring out what am I doing, who I am. And maybe I needed this to be alone. Maybe I needed this to get out, be out on the ocean, because there's no excuse, and I will get alone time, no doubt about that. So maybe it's a part of it. Maybe it's the fact that I also feel like with social media, Facebook, Instagram, we are all surrounded by you know, information and people sharing things that are somewhat meaningless. We are losing the perception of what's important in life, and I'm trying to give a little bit of everything, as of the content, the adventure, the journey, and meaning behind it. So hopefully this will motivate people, and I can do some good deed. I will try to record and document my whole journey, so people can see what it takes, what I had to go through, and I will follow up with more videos. So that's it. Thank you, Milan. Bye.